Wendy from Smiles and Swirls, and I'm going to show you how to draw a seahorse. I just think they're such majestic creatures. I wanted to do a painting, and then in the next video I'm going to show you how to use watercolors to paint. So I'm going to start, I'm just using watercolor paper, just a regular pencil, and I have my eraser. So I'm going to start partway down the paper because I kind of want my seahorse to sort of be center of the paper. And I'm going to start with a bump for the eye. And then I'm going to curve. So you're doing sort of like a frown or a rainbow shape. And then I'm going to come down, slightly dip in, come out. So I kind of went around, dip in and around. And then I'm going to come in and do the swirly tail. There. And then now I stopped there, and now I'm going to just try and make this even now all the way around because I'm coming back around. Try and make it even until you get to sort of lining up where that curve is, and then just start. It's a good idea to maybe make a guide here, so we kind of want to end up there. So this is going to get thicker to there. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to come back down over here. I've got that little bump that's going to be where the eye is. We're just going to make the trunk come down like this. And the length of it is up to you. Can kind of be a pinky length for me. And then the bottom, you kind of go out, curve in, out, curve in. Okay, and there again, I kind of line up with the eye, and I know I want to come at an angle again, so I'm going to do that. Now that's a bit too thick. Kind of want to come a little bit thicker. Great. Okay, now we're just going to keep going with this all the way until you get to the thickness of what you want your horse to be. And curve. And then this is going to be a curve for the belly. So we're going to curve and around. You know, I think I'm going to make that even more because it looks kind of cool when it's out more. That really gives it the shape. Great. Now we're going to go back to where this spot is, where the eye is. I'm going to do a curve again and a curve, and I kind of make it so the eye comes out. You can do a lid. You can do anything you want with the eye. I made this one a little bit bigger than this one, so you can decide how you want to do it. Okay, so now I'm going to come up here where this curve starts, and I'm going to do a little curve, and you kind of want it to be somewhat even from there. You can use a ruler for any of this stuff if you make it easier. Now we're going to do like a cheek kind of, so I'm going to make this more curved like that. There we go, just erase that line. Now I'm pressing quite hard so that you can see, but when you do it yourself, I wouldn't press as hard. Okay, so now we got to add in all the details. So let's start from here, and we're going to come all the way down to about here. Okay, it's always good to know where you're going when you start drawing. So I'm going to do that, like that. I'm even going to curve it a tiny bit just to give it a bit more character. There we go. And then I'm going to come back up to where that part of the cheek is, and then I'm going to do some lines like that. try to space them out kind of evenly. And then above that, I'm going to do little sort of spiky things here. Great. Now we're going to come back up here and I'm going to do, you can kind of give it hair if you want. They don't normally have hair, but you can, I kind of put two together to give it a bit more character, but that's up to you. And then I'm going to space these out all the way along. If you look at pictures of real seahorses, you'll see that they have these, makes them look like quite interesting, I think. Almost like a dragon with these sort of scales, I think. Yep. Keep going all the way around with these. Now as we get to the swirl, you might want to make them slightly smaller. And I'm going to stop there. And then I'm going to add in some lines as well. Just curving all the way. Just to about there. Great. Oh, and then I forgot about this fin up here. We're going to erase two of these. So where this dips in is where they have sort of a fin. They actually have a fin that you can see flutter. I think it helps them swim. There we go. And I think we are done. Just lift that up so you can see it better. All right, so I'll see you in the next set of videos. I'm going to show you how to use watercolors to paint the background and the seahorse.